Hello my friends, welcome to this channel. I'm Anna and I help you grow beautiful and healthy plants. In this video we're going to talk about brown spots, browning leaves on our ficuses which turn brown, turn dry and then fall off and we lose our plants. So in this video we're going to talk about the causes, how to prevent it and how to solve it. In this video, we're going to talk about brown spots on our ficuses, browning leaves, what to do with it, what are the causes, how to prevent it, and how to fix it. In this video, you see this amazing ficus tenacia, and this video will be about all of the types of varieties of ficuses or rubber trees, as we call them, because more often it's the same causes, the same problems, and if you apply all of these to all varieties of your ficuses, the problem will be solved. Well, now you see that I have this kind of brown stems here on this leaf, and also, where is it? I had much more, now it's getting even better, but I thought before my plant is already almost healthy, I would like to record this video for you to also tell you what I did, what was the cause for it, and also how you can prevent it or even solve it if it has already happened. Well, first of all, short overview of the history of the life of this ficus. I must say that I got it absolutely for free from a Facebook group from someone in my city who put a picture online telling that this ficus is dying. She doesn't have time to take care of it, and also she doesn't know how to take care of it, so I took it absolutely for free. And the leaves were absolutely brown. So many leaves have already fallen off, so what you see here, I would say like maybe 60-70% is already absolutely new leaves. And the problem here was that it was in a cold place, so it was winter, and also it was like significantly overwatered, like extremely overwatered, because it was just sitting in a soggy, wet soil, I don't know for how long, and the person who was taking care of it, maybe, I'm not sure, but maybe she thought that, you know, I need to water it more, I need to take care more. And I want to mention this because very often when we see any damage on the leaves, be it yellow, brown, any spots or anything, we think that, oh, I need to water it more, I need to water more. And we think that we take more care for our plants, but in reality, we even damage them. So overwatering is number one biggest problem actually for all of the plants, but especially for ficuses, for rubber trees. If you overwater it and you see that you have this kind of brown edges, if you see all this kind of weird brown, here there is another leaf and there is another one in here, I hope you can see it. So there are several leaves left with this kind of stains, and this will not immediately stop, of course, but with due care and knowing in which conditions to grow your ficuses, you can definitely solve this issue, if the plant is not completely rotten, of course. The next thing is, of course, cold temperatures. So if it's winter, try to put it a little bit away from the window, a little bit away from maybe your balcony door or maybe from your front door, that even opening the door for just literally 20 seconds, if this cold air comes on your plant, this can already damage the leaves. You will not notice it on the same day, but with the time, in a week or two, you will notice this kind of brown spots. And of course, if this continues, the whole leaf will turn brown and then eventually will fall off. And if many leaves fall off, then you will basically lose your plant. And of course, overwatering and also cold temperatures, cold growing conditions may cause your ficus to develop some sort of stem rot or root rot. So if you think that it may be cold for your ficuses, move them away and put them in a bright and warm place. And if you have watched so far, please look at the description of the video, because there you will find a course. And this course is basically for you, for everyone who wants to grow lush and healthy plants in their home, to turn it into a relaxing atmosphere, relaxing environment, so that you can feel happier and more relaxed. In this course, we cover all conditions required for our plants: light, air, humidity, watering, soil, the pots, fertilizing, and even repotting and propagation. And also there will be 2 absolutely for free files that you can download and learn about 10 plants that you can start growing right now or to add to your collection. And also there will be 10 most common mistakes that all of us have done, do or will do with houseplants. So after finishing the course, you will learn and you will be able to grow any plant in your place. Okay, now we continue, And this one, the third one, is actually kind of again, like we're trying to take better care of our plants, but we are again harming them. And I am guilty of that myself. So I'm talking about misting, especially in autumn, winter, especially when it's a little bit cold and we don't have that much sunlight. The temperatures and the time of the year is a little bit different. We try to mist our plants as much as possible. But this refers also to spring and summer as well. It's just more serious when it's winter. So if we constantly mist our plants, and especially when we see that we already have this kind of stains on our rubber trees, we should immediately stop misting, because misting is, of course, we try to mist to increase the air humidity, but I have done it myself and I've realized that with some plants, like also monsteras don't really like it, ficuses, it's better not to mist them. For them, you can use a humidifier, especially for monsteras, philodendrons. Humidifiers are amazing because the water doesn't stay on the leaves and doesn't really harm the leaves, but in general, the air around the plant is more humid. So use a humidifier if you would like to really increase the air humidity in your area, maybe because it's very dry. That's definitely beneficial for our tropical houseplants, and maybe 99% of them are tropical houseplants. But misting ficuses can really damage the leaves, because first you will notice this kind of brownish edges, brownish spots on your leaves, and this will of course create a wonderful environment for the fungus and bacteria to grow and damage the plant even more. So try to have humid air environment, humid air, but not really misting, so that the water doesn't stay on the leaves for a long time, especially if you don't really have a very warm environment, depending on the place that you live or depending on the time of the year. And the fourth that I would like to mention, the fourth reason that can of course be the problem for this kind of leaves, is insufficient light, inadequate light. So I have seen so many comments that people grow their ficuses in shade or in semi-shade. Well, of course, you don't really like to grow your ficus, especially Tineke, under the direct sunlight. Of course, the leaves may be burnt, but if they are growing in shadow for a very long period of time, for a short period of time, they can, of course, tolerate it, somehow still grow it. But insufficient light may also cause this kind of brownish edges, and in your case you will just need to see, is it insufficient light, is it overwatering, is it air humidity, or do I mist a lot? And let me turn and show you now the damaged leaves that are older leaves, and these leaves will also fall off maybe with the time, hopefully not, but I believe so. But there is so much new growth that I absolutely love it. And I think that with this plant, everything will be fine, with moderate watering, with a lot of bright light, and with a very high air humidity. If you have any questions, of course, write under the video, and I will be very happy to talk to you. Also, subscribe to our newsletter, because every month I pack all the tips that I have told you in the YouTube videos, in this newsletter that arrives directly in your inbox. So if you have missed anything, you will get it by the end of the month. And let me show you now all the healthy leaves and all the new growth of this amazing tree. Stay passionate about plants. I will see you in the next one.